Hi, my name is Rachel Calkins, and welcome to my MI unit plan on inheritance and variation of traits. In this unit, students will use various technologies to dive into the world of genetics. The unit focuses on types of inheritance, mutations, genetic variations, and genetic disorders. All students will be able to relate to this unit because all students are made up of a genetic code. And this unit might be particularly important someday when students start thinking about maybe having their own families. The unit was built around the next generation science standards for high school life science. These standards have students ask questions to clarify relationships about the role of DNA and chromosomes in coding the instructions for characteristic traits passed from parent to offspring. It has students make and defend claims based on evidence that inheritable genetic variation may result from new genetic combinations through meiosis, viable errors occurring during replication, and mutations caused by environmental factors. We'll also have students apply concepts of statistics and probability to explain the variation and distribution of traits in a population. This unit also uses the California Common Core ELA and math standards that have students cite evidence, synthesize information from a range of sources that maybe don't agree with each other. It has students make strategic use of digital media to enhance understanding and findings. And it has students write arguments focused on discipline-specific content. The math standards include having students reason abstractly and model with mathematics. The International Society for Teaching and Education standards include empowering learning using technology, creating digital citizenship in our students, constructing knowledge through technology, and having our students communicate creativity using technology. The unit also uses various forms of technology to enhance student learning and address the multiple intelligences. The unit has many videos, animations, digital labs, and research projects. Apart from addressing the Common Core, NGSS, and ISTE standards, this unit also addresses the multiple intelligences. Each student may possess one or all of these intelligences, and through technology, we can meet and help students focus on all of them. In this unit, student activities are broken into 3 distinct categories: Mendelian genetics, mutations and genetic recombination, and genetic disorders. Under the Mendelian genetics category, students will create virtual flashcards using Quizlet, watch and discuss a video on Mendelian genetics, complete a virtual pea plant lab that replicates Mendel's work with pea plants. Students will digitally draw Punnett squares for Mendel's P, F1, and F2 generations. Finally, students will interact with members of their own family and create a pedigree chart that tracks one observable human characteristic in their family for 3 generations. And students will also play Genetic Battleship. Next, students will look at mutations and genetic recombination. Students will watch a video on meiosis and crossing over and discuss why siblings look similar but not identical. Next, students will watch a video on mutations and complete a simulation where they can create and modify a DNA sequence, add a mutation, and observe how the mutation affects the protein that's being made. After students have an idea of what mutations are, they will learn about a specific mutation in a genetic disorder called sickle cell anemia. Students will watch a video on sickle cell anemia and discuss how sickle cell anemia and malaria kind of help each other. And then students will complete an online sickle cell anemia lab. From there, students will research a genetic disorder and create a presentation on it. Students can create whatever kind of presentation they want as long as it's digital. They can create a music video, create an informational video, create a presentation, or simply create a virtual infographic or poster. At the end of the unit, students should be able to know how genes are inherited, what mutations and genetic variations are and how they occur. They should know about genetic disorders and have an idea of why genetic disorders stay in populations even though they're very harmful. I've learned a lot in creating a unit plan only using technology. And in my future instruction, I know that when you use technology and you implement those multiple intelligences, it really helps boost student learning. And that's our main goal as teachers, is for student learning and student engagement. Thank you.